one of the best. He's ranked number 2 in the international rankings, off to a 16-0 start. 5 major decisions, 3 technical falls, 2 pins. Arguably the toughest weight class in the Big Ten.
No question about that. Rutherford from Penn State, of course, Alex Sorensen, the national champion from a couple years ago.
Soufflon from Nebraska, Pantaleo from Michigan.
Yep.
Stieber gets healthy. Whoa.
Yeah, really solid weight class. But you know what? I think there's a separation right now occurring here between these top 3 guys, and Sorensen from Northwestern and Brandon Sorensen went at it last week, and Sorensen tweaked his elbow a little bit, but in that match was not able to continue. But Sorensen just keeps on moving forward. So tough to score on, so tough to get to his legs. Puts a lot of pressure on guys early in the match, working the head. And I think that Coach Brands wants to see more attacks. He wants to see more attacks of this guy because he's so effective at finishing.
Tough outing for Andrew Crone, redshirt sophomore. 15-0. If 15-0 lost to Jake Soufflon from Nebraska. We talked about how tough Soufflon is. But Andrew Crone out of Delafield, Wisconsin, Arrowhead High School. And Brandon Sorensen, All-American last year as a freshman, placing 4th at the NCAAs. Denver High School, 4-time state champion, led his team to a couple of state championships.
Crone got warned for stalling with that bit of action there. He's able to get to a leg. Just even to do that against Sorensen is pretty tough. Sorensen does a nice job of adjusting back out of it. But, this is the, if you built yourself a little bit of a matrix here between Sorensen and Rutherford and Sorensen, and say, well, who has the advantage on the feet? Who has the advantage in a bottom position? And, who can ride, close out periods? Who's got big moves and scramble ability? And it'd be interesting to go ahead and do that. But I think that Sorensen may not be at the top of any of those charts there, but might just, most guys just finds a way to win.
Well, and that's all he's done this year. 16-0, and does find his way to win. And it was a brilliant rookie season last year. 40 victories, 1 short of the school freshman record. He was a Big Ten finalist, 4th place finish at the 2015 NCAAs, just picking up where he left off and getting better all the time. You got an undefeated 197-pounder, Burek, undefeated 125-pounder, once defeated 33-pounder, and an undefeated 49-pounder. So you've certainly seen the strength of the Iowa lineup.
I think these are the situations where you're pretty confident that you might be able to get bonus points in this match, but it's not going to be something that's going to go out there and get that 4 or 5 takedowns right away. It's not going to always be slick, not going to be pretty, but so tough to wrestle. Just waves at the leg right there, kind of comes back out. At a 2-1 period for Crone is certainly a moral victory for him, particularly getting the escape, because Sorensen can be pretty tough in the top position.
Time winding down in the first period. Sorensen not breaking through here. And so it will be 2-1 at the end of the first period. Only 31 seconds of riding time. So you're right. Crone stays in there. It's close, and Iowa's Sorensen will get the Wisconsin's Crone will get the choice. He defers. Sorensen chooses down to begin the second period, leading 2-1. The big stage here. Escape nice. At Kohl Center. Only the second time Wisconsin's wrestled a dual meet at Kohl Center. Sorensen with the escape back in.
He's able to hook the bottom leg. He's got the bottom leg hooked.
Pushes it, cuts across.
Get the takedown right there. Yeah. And now he's in a Turk position. If you get that bottom leg hooked right there, you're going to want to go ahead and take advantage of that Turk. And right now, Crone looks like he's going to be able to slide out of that. But that's a situation. If you have that bottom leg hook like that, you want to follow through with the Turk and take a man to his back. You turn the hips, the shoulders a lot easier to go ahead and turn over and get the right angle to get the count. Well, much more comfortable Sorensen is just, working those wrist rides. Comes up top. All right. Saw something there. Just, guy doesn't keep too much weight on his knees usually.
A lot of pressure on the shoulder there with that inside wrist ride for a while there by Sorensen. Now pressure on top and gives him the escape. It's 5-2, 45 seconds to work on it. Here in the second period, Sorensen for Iowa out in front.
It's a situation where you even kind of a wrestler that's may not be in the class that you're in, it just makes you look bad because he's staying active, he's competing, he's presenting himself.
Just so solid from a standpoint of his stance and position. Sorensen stays right in the center of the mat. And the end of the second period out in front.
Watch this escape. We're going to get an opportunity to see Sorensen in the down position. He'll come to his rear end right here, slides through, freeze it right there. See how he's able to go ahead and get that arm coming through. We'll follow through. And he immediately gets off to a shot, touch and go. Right?
Escape back in on the takedown. When I was coaching, I used to give them chocolate milkshake to any of my wrestlers that did just that right there. Escape back in on the takedown and executed well. Over 2,500 in the crowd tonight here at Cole Center for the Iowa-Wisconsin dual meet.
5-3 score, 137 left in the match, and this is, Crone has done a nice job coming out here and competing in this situation. You mentioned he got lit up before against Jake Supplone.
Yeah, 15-0, so he's coming back competing hard after, I'm sure, feeling, not so good after that match at home.
Don't know what the rest of this match looks like, but coming inside. The one thing I noticed, Tim, right, is that there's you always look for things where how do you get somebody uncomfortable? And sometimes guys that are lesser experienced can show you that. And Crone, at the end of that period, went to hard on an underhook on the left-hand side, and
everything
Sorensen
he's been doing is hard.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
Sorensen really didn't feel that comfortable with it, and he hasn't got into his comfort zone in this match, and therefore it's been fairly close. But I don't know if he recognized it or not, but something I picked up on is that, the underhook goes left side, Sorensen's right, and Sorensen usually comes so hard on that collar that it just looked like he was able to go ahead and get there and go really hard with that underhook, and Sorensen hasn't been on the attack since.
So warning on Sorensen. A couple of shots by Crone. Might be a little too late. There's a shot. Looking to try to finish it off, but there's riding time. A little protection for Sorensen. Nice shot. Nice effort in the third period by Andrew Crone.
Absolutely.
5-3, 6-3 with
That's how you get upsets. You stay in there, you hang in there long enough, you compete, you stay active.
There's your State Farm state of success. Brandon Sorensen leads the team in wins. He's 17-0, but he had a fight tonight and had to work hard for that win. Sorensen, our State Farm state of success.